finish processing what I'm supposed to process.
What was beautiful about it?
What was beautiful, so she was on hospice, and pediatric hospice isn't super common because usually kids are in the hospital for that. So the decision to bring a kid home isn't very common. And when we made that choice and the doctors kept giving us every option of treatment, which, by the way, I have to say, like, as a mom who very openly shares our experience online during this time, I've also had the opportunity to talk to many parents who have, since Stevie passed away, are now navigating the same thing with the same diagnosis with their young child that we went through. And I'm, you know, when I know that I can actually be emotionally available to them, it's the first thing I say yes to. When I know that I'm could actually be of help, where I'm in a place that it's not going to set me back too far and I can actually be a support, I'll talk with them. And a lot of them have made a very different decision than what I made about as far as treatment. A lot of them pursue treatment. In fact, most people do. And they have my 100% support. Like, I understand every reason they made that choice. If I went back, would we have decided on treatment for her? Still no, because that was the right decision for us in that moment and for her. And so that's never me saying, don't pursue treatment. That's me saying, this looks different for all of us. And like, you just have to make the decision that is right for your family. And doctors are incredible. Mm-hmm. And I'm so grateful for them, but they aren't going to have to walk in the shoes that you're going to have to walk in, or your child. And they're also very limited in what they can tell you as far as what your options are. They're just there to provide a medical service. And our doctors did it with the utmost compassion and care, but they also didn't get to say, take her home. Right. Like, they were there to pursue treatment and to fight it. And they were trained to fight. Right. And I just wanted her to live. Yeah. I didn't want her to fight. Yeah. I just wanted her, I wanted her to fight if there was hope. Yeah. And I knew that a lot of people weren't going to understand our decision, and that didn't matter. Yeah. But I also knew that rather than become like defensive about our decision and F you to the people who didn't understand, I knew this was an opportunity for common ground, because people who didn't understand our decision to not pursue treatment, that was coming from a place of love. Sure. That was coming from a place of not wanting to lose her too. Sure. That was coming from a place of fear from them, and a place of doing anything to avoid the pain that was going to come from this, and not wanting to watch her die. Sure. And just like, I mean, I got nasty messages and hate mail on, you're killing your child, you're letting her die, you're giving up on her. You say that you believe in God, well, you don't understand the miracles that he can bring. And so when I went to tell the public what was going on, because I did share our journey along the way, I had to say to people, like, I'm here to deliver worst case scenario. And there's no way to put worst case scenario into words. There just isn't. So I'm just going to tell you what's happening. And, you know, I informed them of her prognosis. And then I said, and we've decided to pursue no treatment to bring her home with her family. And I know not a lot of you will understand that decision. And I know a lot of you are grieving this prognosis because you love her just like we do. And I need you to know that we would fight and we would do everything in our power to save her if we thought it could work. But that we're surrendering to this prognosis because we do believe in miracles, but miracles do not always come in the way that we want or the way that we hope. Mm-hmm. So that was my way of telling them, like, you can keep praying for miracles, but her living is not going to be this miracle. It's going to come in the hearts that she restores and the connection that she develops in her legacy. That's where these the people, the relationships that have been brought into our life.
And your boys.
Those are the miracles. And I think that she always knew, like, her purpose was that. And the miracles that it was for our marriage. Like, we were, you know, because I don't want everyone to have to learn this lesson by losing the thing that's the most sacred to them. So I